Hey, I'm live. How about that? My mic is actually behind my sound shield, which is the opposite of where it should be. So I'm just going to move some shiz around here. Bam. There's a partially built, what's his ass? Crimson Dynamo, Epic Comics version. I'm talking to myself here. Hey, we got someone. Yay. So let me go ahead and wait for some peeps to show. This is completely impromptu. I was not planning on going live. I was like, what the hell? I'm friggin' bored. Mrs. Cincy just went on a walk. I was going to go on a walk with her, but we did yard work earlier today. I was just telling the guys in the syndicate, I was lifting dirt, buckets of dirt, hauling dirt, throwing dirt, and carrying bricks, and my freaking hip hurts. So I didn't go on a walk with her. So I'm just chilling here. Tay-Tay went on a walk with her. P-Dog is watching like America's Funniest Home Videos downstairs. And I was like, you know what? I got nothing to do. I could either go play some NHL or I can sit here and chill with you guys for a little bit and show you this basically pre-order haul, that stuff that I pre-ordered that finally came in, and might be one of my final hauls for a little while at least, since I'm recouping from a bunch of horse crap with my car. I don't want to talk about it because I've spent too much time on Facebook talking about my stupid ass car, but I have invested not even an investment because I've gotten nothing out of it. I have spent $4,000 on this car that's only worth like $5,500, and it's still broken. That's the last I'll say about it. But anyway, I pre-ordered these guys. They came in. I'm not going to open them. This is just a haul. I was bored off my ass. 47 people, I guess, were also bored. So I'm going to show you what I got in this little mini haul. And then the next video will definitely be a recorded video. This was actually supposed to be a recorded video. It was going to be the haul. What I might do in the next video, which will be the recorded video, edited video, is I'll open these guys up, and then I'm going to show you them in my collection, in my cabinets. And then I also want to show you a badass vintage pickup that I made before my second $2,100 car bill. Damn it, I talked about it again. That mother effer. Anyway, guys, that's the last you'll hear about it. It's going to be all positive vibes from here on out. 59 people strong. More than I thought, because I think Toy Galaxy is live right now, too. So shout out to Toy Galaxy. Those guys put on a great show. So don't leave. I guess I just told 2 people about it and 2 people left. Anyway, guys, for those of you that are left, here's what I got. I got some Marvel Legends. I got some Black Series. Let me see who's here first. Freaking jumping the gun here. The first person that commented was your friendly neighborhood YouTuber. So thank you for being there first. Thank you for commenting first. Rashad is here. Rashad got my end of the trade. I think. Did you get it, Rashad? I mailed that. I think you did. I don't remember. My freaking brain is just a pile of mush right now. Mitchell is here. Jim Flanagan. Maximo Mariquin. Daryl Holt. Pringles Man 13. Commando Danny. Benjamin Atienza. The Venomized Beard. Build That Wall 13. Richard Hensley. William Montez. Ian Scav. Mr. All Mine. Got a lot of people in here. Benjamin Atienza is watching from the fire station. So thank you for your service in being a first responder, fire station firefighter. My brother-in-law is a volunteer firefighter. He lives out in the country, so he does it for free. I think he's the chief, if they have that, at like volunteer fire departments. I think he's the chief of his fire department. He also works in like excavating. He has like 3 jobs. He's also a snowplower in the winter. My chest hurts right now. Hopefully I don't have a freaking heart attack on camera. That would suck. But if I do, someone call 911 for me, please. I shouldn't joke about that. Hey, bro, how you doing, my dude? I'm doing all right. All things considered. I'm alive. I'm healthy. Possibly, since my chest hurts. I got some sun today out in the yard with Mrs. Cincy. I got some cool stuff that finally came in. Let me go ahead and show you that. Let me just run through here. Hey, Maximo got a Red Hulk today. I actually I went to get my mom's groceries this morning with our one good car, Mrs. Cincy's car. I went and got my mom's groceries because I still don't want her going out. And I went to Target and I was like, you know what? I got her freaking groceries. I'm going to go see what they got over there. Because I had just a snowball's chance and hope that they had like maybe some new Turtle 2-packs, which they didn't. I don't even know when those are releasing. I think May or June. But I was like, maybe I'll be the first one in the United States to find the 2-packs, the Turtle 2-packs, because I really went to freaking Casey Jones and Disguised Raph and all the other ones. Anyway, I went to the toy section. There was a Red Hulk just chilling on the shelf. I was talking to Rube the Great over in the Syndicate page. He said he saw one at Target too. So, hey, if you're looking for the Red Hulk, it looks like stores are starting to get him again. So you might want to, if you're going out for groceries and essentials, might be a good time to maybe hunt that toy aisle and see if they got a Red Hulk for you. But yeah, so I saw Red Hulk. I didn't get it. I already have one. I don't think I know anyone that asked me to keep an eye out for it. So, but yeah, there's a little heads up. What else did I see there? They had like the whole wave of the Black Widow, which you're going to see here in a second. They had they had like 4 or 5 of the Target exclusive white suit Black Widows. They had 2 of the deluxe Black Widows. They had, I don't freaking remember. Not a whole lot. Anyway, I got sidetracked today because I saw Maximo's comment that he got Red Hulk. So congratulations on getting Red Hulk. The Venomized Beard. How about them Packers getting a quarterback? I'm sure Aaron Rodgers likes that. I'm very, very pleased. For anyone that's a football fan, I'm very pleased with the Bengals' first 2-round picks. I don't know the guy they got in the 3rd round, the defensive player. I guess he's good. But T. Higgins, Joe Burrow, the future. That offense, hopefully they get some protection for Joe Burrow so he doesn't get destroyed in every game. But he's got A.J. Green, a healthy A.J. Green, Tyler Boyd, John Ross, T. Higgins, freaking Mixon. That's going to be a cool offense to watch. So Bengals did well. Cowboys, I think they got a really good receiver in CD Lamb. But yeah. So draft. Redskins got Chase Young. That's pretty cool. They got their 3rd Ohio State Buckeye in the last couple of years, I think, because they got Haskins and they got touchdown Terry McLaurin, which I do want a Terry McLaurin jersey. I'm getting sidetracked to freaking hell right now. Every time someone says something, I'm just talking, yapping. Take some, ensure you'll be fine. Old age sucks. Pedro's in Puerto Rico. What's up, Pedro? Clifton says, Cincy, my man, you are going through some S, man. I am, but it's all fine. I mean, I'm employed. I'm healthy. No one's sick. So all things in perspective, I am going through a poopy situation with my stupid ass CAR. But anyway, it's all good. Everyone is healthy and good vibes to you. Yes, sir. Ionicus is here. Hello from Washington State, Ian Scov. I was Washington State, Seattle. I was watching. I'll just throw this in there too. Post Malone did a tribute to Nirvana, and he freaking killed it. Holy crap! I was expecting, when I saw the link to that, and I was expecting him to be like rapping Nirvana songs. Dude went all out. No rap. He was full on rock, full on grunge, and he freaking killed it. Travis Barker was the drummer. 2 of his buddies were on bass and guitar. One of the guys is like a sound engineer. The other guy is like a songwriter. And they freaking killed it. So if you're friends with me on Facebook, I think I posted a link to that. Give it a watch if you're a Nirvana fan. I freaking loved it. So Washington State brought that up. Let's see. I was living like an hour ago. CN says, "Sup, brother? Sorry to hear about the ride situation. Hope things start to look up very soon." I've lost sleep in the last few days. I've woken up at like 5 a.m. each of the 3 days in like a panic. Seriously, like having a panic attack over a stupid car, which I shouldn't, but I can't control anxiety. It just happens. But yeah. Anyway, Ian opened his Red Hulk. I did too. I freaking love that figure. I redid my Marvel Legends shelves a little bit. I'll show you that in the video. I got the Black Series Probe Droid today. Oh, that does look freaking awesome. CN says, I want to get the SPD Red Ranger and Mortal Kombat Spawn. I actually still have not picked up my Mortal Kombat Spawn from my GameStop. I prepaid for it. I still owe like $20 on it, but I do have to pick that up. Stuart, the Black Series Probe Droid does look awesome. I do want to pick that up. Roundhead K2000 is from Pittsburgh, PA. City of Champions. Sid the Kid. Sid the Adult. Sydney the Kidney. Ionicus, we had a good draft. Crazy to say. BJ, are you a Lions fan? I forgot. Hello from McKin, because I know you're a Wolverines fan. Yeah, George, I was not planning on being live here, but we got 100 people in here, so why the heck not? I was saying it before. Mrs. Cincy asked me to go on a walk, but my hip hurts from doing yard work today. That's what happens when you're in your 40s. So I was like, I'm going to hang out here. Plus, we accidentally killed like 2 snakes in the yard, and it was not nice. We were basically using what's called a spade, a flat shovel, to dig a trench around a tree so we could put bricks around this tree. And this flat spade is sharp as hell. And I dug into the ground, and then I picked up the clump of dirt, and there was half a snake just going. There's an S-ton of snakes down here in Texas, and they're all on the ground and stuff. I think they were just regular like garden snakes, not deadly or anything, but it did not feel good to kill 2 snakes that were in the ground. Narc, I was not planning on being live. Thanks for joining, though. I was just bored. So I was like, you know what? Why the hell not? I didn't go live at all this week mostly because of the CAR. I've also vowed to not talk about that thing throughout this whole thing. It's all going to be positive. But I was just bored. I didn't go on a walk. I got time to kill. I did. Oh, you're getting a little sneak preview of stuff that I'm going to be listing on Facebook. There is a lot of stuff in this area over here. Between Hot Toys, a lot of Mezcos. I have to recoup some funds from my CAR. So anyway, Facebook, that'll be listed probably tomorrow. Tom Flurry's here. Aero Maestro's here. Just got my Hot Toys Count Dooku in the mail. That thing is waitlisted. I think that thing's close to selling out. So good pickup there. It's an awesome figure. I'm looking at it right now. I have him holding the little Death Star plan that he had went on Geonosis, the little Easter egg, which was badass as hell in episode 2. And he is on a shelf with. Can you even see it? Let me see if I can show you here. Why not? There he is. See it? Right under Voltron. There's Dooku and Yoda on that shelf. And then I got Obi-Wan and Anakin below it. There's Starscream from Earthrise in alt form on a flight stand, and it looks freaking sweet. Sorry if I made anyone dizzy there, moving the camera around. But you know what? I've killed enough time here. Let's get to this. So first things first, I had ordered these guys. Death Trooper just went down. I had ordered these guys to complete my Crimson Dynamo, Epic Comics Crimson Dynamo, and I got them in. This is Agent Hopper in cosplay right there. I need a new head sculpt for that because that's not doing it for me. He looks nothing like that in that movie, at least from the trailer. There's where they got the look. See the card art? They probably got a concept design of David Harbour, and it would have been cooler if they had him in the mask, I gotta say. But I got that, so I'm not going to open these. I'm going to do this for edited video, but I did pick up Red Guardian from the Black Widow movie, which we're going to have to frickin' wait till November. Good God, to watch that movie. But yes, he does need his mask, Black Knight. But now that I have it in hand, it's not a bad-looking figure. The only thing that I would change about it, honestly, because they got his body type right, this might even be like a flashback. I mean, the movie itself is a freaking whole flashback. it takes place in between Civil War and Infinity War. And so it's not in present day. We don't know if there will be a present day scene. There might be at the end. But the whole movie is a flashback. So they might flashback even more to where before he looked all like disheveled, like long hair and long scraggly beard. So he might actually have this look in part of the movie. We don't know yet. And we won't know until frickin' November. But I got that one, and then I got this one right here. Spy Master. There's a comic book with Spy Master. It's his back, but you get the point. He is a Iron Man villain. I had no idea because I did not read Iron Man very much in the 80s. This is from like 88 or 89, I think. But Spy Master, Tay-Tay's back. Is my dog back too? Spy Master was teaming up with Ghost to fight the Stank Man in this comic book right here. This is actually the second ever appearance of Ghost. And there's Spy Master. So Iron Man villain. He will look nice. I made a new shelf of Marvel Legends with just kind of generic heroes on it. And you know what? There's actually some villains on it too. It's basically just a generic Marvel Legends shelf. It's not really a themed shelf. But he'll look cool next to Iron Man. I have the Iron Man 80th figure on a little flight stand on that same shelf. And that will look cool there. As well as this little dude. For those who have not picked this up, I think this is a Hasbro Pulse exclusive, potentially. I don't know if they're selling it on like Big Bad or whatever. I got this on Hasbro Pulse for $14.95. It is a Marvel Legends figure, and it is a cute little frickin' box. It's a Hydra army builder. Look at the size difference in the boxes. Look at how small this thing is. This is basically just enough room probably for the figure, and I think he might come with a couple guns. But this is one of the little army builders. Hasbro Pulse sells Hydra Trooper Army Builders for $14.95. Hasbro Pulse exclusive, Black Knight says. T-Man, what's up, man? I was just talking to you on the Syndicate thing. He says you can't get more generic than Spy Master. So, but I just wanted to show off this box. I mean, this box is freaking tiny. Look at that. This box is so small. But there you go. I'm very, very tempted to open this, and if I have time, I might get to that. I don't know how much time I'm going to spend on this live stream. Maybe an hour. I don't know. But I wanted to show you some of the other stuff I picked up. By the way, that will complete my Crimson Dynamo. Here's how he looks so far. I do like this figure. I also made a Marvel Legends shelf because I had to clear off a lot. There's another sneak preview of stuff I'm going to sell. I had to make a lot of room, or I had extra room on my shelves, so I made a Black Widow shelf. So it has on there this entire wave. It's going to have this entire wave. It's going to have this bath. And then it also has all of the exclusives. So it has the Target exclusive white outfit Black Widow. It's got the gray outfit Black Widow from Walmart. And it's got the deluxe, I think is it a Target exclusive? It's got the deluxe white outfit Black Widow from the movie. So it's kind of just a generic Black Widow shelf. Bam. So I got these two guys in here. Zori. And this figure looks awesome, I got to say. This looks really, really cool. And you can take her little visor off, and you can see her eyes. Hey, Tay-Tay, how was your walk?
My legs are dead.
That bad?
Mm-hmm.
Did you bring the dog back, or is
Willie's back?
Willie's back.
So I was walking, me and my room were walking, and we saw this group of like 30 people in this person's driveway, and then I ran up to catch the mommy, and I'm like, why are they all there? And I saw like 3 people I know from my school, and then she's like, I have no idea, and I'm like, they're all gonna get COVID virus.
Yeah, that's not very smart to have. Why would they have 30 people?
I know, it's like 30 people there.
That's probably the same house that had a big group in front of it last time. Social distancing apparently is not a thing in that household in our neighborhood anyway. I'm not one to judge. This is a Night of Ren. And how many Nights of Ren were there? Were there 5 or 6?
Daddy.
Yes.
Can you give me a snack? I just want to
Not right now. I got 40 minutes left. At least 40 minutes left. Just go get a snack.
I can't. I don't know what to eat.
How about some Doritos?
I don't want Doritos.
I could sit here literally for like 10 minutes and just rattle things off from our pantry, and she'll say no, 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 no. How about string cheese?
I don't know.
I love your facial expression when Tay started talking. Just go eat something, girlfriend.
Like what?
I don't know. I don't want to spend the live stream talking about our food. 6 Night of Wrens. Nights of Ren. Your live stream was hijacked. Usually is.
Oh wait. So, Daddy, put your hand out.
Don't. Like, no. This hand's the hurt one from the accident.
Okay, the other hand, like this.
Yeah.
So that's his hand. Normal hand. This is how my hand goes.
Yeah, her hand is like
weird.
I told you why it's like that.
I know. See, even my pinky.
Because of handstands. This girl literally does handstands around the house because of gymnastics. So her like hands and like
it goes like.
I guess mine kind of does that too, but that's my broken finger. Yeah, that's kind of weird. That's a gymnastics hand right there.
Weird.
That's weird looking. All right, let me get back to this. Did you really have to announce that?
Yeah.
Wow. Anyway, where was I? Chicky nuggies. Then go in your bathroom. Why do they always use my bathroom? Why do they always have to poop in my bathroom? They literally have the biggest bathroom in the house, and they don't like to use their bathroom.
By the way, no more toilet paper.
Okay, then use your bathroom and bring me some more toilet paper.
I don't want to. Oh yeah, I forgot to turn off the light.
A Night of Ren. Bye-bye. They're probably going to do like I don't think they're going to do all these individually. They'll probably do like a multi-pack, maybe like a 3-pack. Elizabeth Olsen's hands are like that. I have never noticed her hands, but she probably did gymnastics if her hands are like curved like that. But Elizabeth Olsen. Anyway, Zori Bliss, Carrie Russell, and random actor. Who was not in the movie very much. But it would be cool to put together all of the Knights of Ren. And I hope they do a Ben Solo. I hope they do a Ben Solo Black Series figure and his like dark Jedi looking clothing at the end with the blue lightsaber. Leia's lightsaber. Was it Leia's lightsaber he was using? Or was it Luke's? I'm giving away a lot of spoilers if you haven't seen Rise of Skywalker yet. Anyway, guys. Bam! Night of Ren. These look freaking awesome. I really want to open these. So there you go. I also got, hey, I'll just show you. Why the hell not? I got another WWE Elite figure. This came in. Freaking, look at John Cena's face. That is a happy individual right there. Look at that face. And he's got that long, freaking ridiculous looking hair. That hair. The JBL haircut. I got this Cena. And he's going to go in the old WWE Elite shelf. Last haul for probably a little while. I got some comics too. Did a little comic. Online comics. I'll just go ahead and show you those. Why the hell not? Why the hell not? Right? So let's just start here. Third appearance of Carnage. This is Amazing Spider-Man number 363. And I got it for $8. Third appearance of Carnage. It was a 3-part storyline. I think I have the first and second appearance of Carnage. I know I have the first. I'm not sure about the second, but I got the third. Here is Spider-Man number 1. This is Todd McFarlane's Spider-Man number 1. $6. Can't beat that with a bat. You can get with this Todd McFarlane Spider-Man. I just dropped it right on its corner. Or you can get with that. Mask, baby! Did you guys know that Mask had a comic book in the 80s by DC? Look at that. Freaking Miles Mayhem, Matt Tracker, Bruce Sato on the freaking Thunderhawk. and there's the freaking Switchblade, and there's Boulder Hill down there, and the Rhino. How badass is that freaking cover? Sweet. $5. Happiness right there. Mask number 1. I'm trying to fill in several holes in my X-Men collection, and here's one of them. Poor Kitty Pryde getting married to frickin' Morlock McGee. What's his name? What's that dude's name? The Morlock. First brain fart of the live stream. What was this motherfricker's name? Someone tell me. Caliban, thank you. I thought of it, actually, Ionicus, I thought of it right before you typed that. So we're on the same wavelength here. We thought of it at the same time. Caliban. What's up, Troy? What's up, Ionicus? So yeah, $4. $4. This one I needed. That is a iconic cover. Holy frick. I think that's a Mark Silvestri cover. Wolverine. This is Uncanny X-Men number 251. Early November. This is when they were doing every 2 weeks. Now on sale twice a month. I remember buying this at a record store in my old town. Rode my bike to it. Bought this with my own dollars that I made from... I made money from... This was before I could legally work. I made money from mowing lawns. I made money from helping my brother with his paper route. I would help him with his paper route, and he would give me some cash here and there. That dude made some bank delivering the Washington Post. And in the Washington, D.C. area, his whole route was like a lot of wealthy people. So back then, you would go collecting. So you would deliver the paper, and then you would go house to house and say, okay, your bill for this month's newspaper is X amount. And they would just give him fat tips. I remember one Christmas, I think he got $100 tip. And this was in like the 80s. So that was a lot of money back then. Still is. I'd take $100 right now. I'd take $4,000 right now, as a matter of fact. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is Eastman and Laird's. This is Eastman and Laird's. This is the original black and white series. And this is issue 18 of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Right there. And then this was my favorite run of the original TMNT Eastman and Laird's comic book. It was Return to New York, and it was issues 19 through 21. But I don't have 19. That one is it's about $20, but I got issue 20. Is this 20? Yes, 20 right there. And I got issue 21. Spoiler alert. And it shouldn't really be a spoiler because I think this came out in like May of 89. Death of Shredder. This is the Death of Shredder issue. Which eventually he did come back in the comic books, but the frick was that? It's like frickin' Wally West running in here and out. And then here's the last comic book, guys. This is issue 22, I think, of TMNT. What are you doing? You're being silly. But that's a cool cover, too. I love that cover.
Why are you doing a video like this?
I was not going to do it, and then Mommy went on the walk, and I was kind of bored, and I had some stuff to show, and I didn't go live at all this week, and I was stressed out because of the dumb CAR, so I wanted to do this to get my mind off of that. Yes. So... P-Dog's here. She's wearing a pretty dress today. We had pizza for dinner. Marco's Pizza. Phenomenal. I ate too much.
Now you're not hungry.
Now I'm definitely not hungry. My stomach hurts. I ate so much pizza. Yeah. Let's check out the comments and see. I know. Death Trooper fell. Thank you for picking it up, sweetie. Bam. Black Series Death Trooper.
Fell to death.
He fell to death. I liked in The Mandalorian when, I guess minor spoiler alert, these guys were much better fighters than the regular stormtroopers, and that's like something that I noticed. And it should be like that because these guys are like an elite group of stormtroopers, I guess. So when they were fighting the Mandalorian at the end. These guys were like actually doing some damage as opposed to just getting wasted by the Mandalorian, by Jin Djarin or whatever his name is. All right, so let's check out comments. I got to try and catch up here. Ionica says, I didn't know Mask had a comic. Too cool. Yeah, I forgot about it. And I was reminded of it recently that DC did. I thought it was, it's confusing that it's DC did a Mask comic book. Let's see. What's up, Troy? BJ said, Craig about to play some MLB The Show 20 after a huge clearance pickup from Walmart. Wink. Thank you, BJ, for picking that stuff. I'll let you guys know. BJ gave me a heads up that he found some stuff on clearance, and I was like, dude, they don't have that for that price in my neck of the woods. So I'm going to PayPal BJ, and he picked up 2 awesome things for me. So freaking sweet. I'm so excited for that. I think that was what kind of made me want to do a live stream tonight. So you guys can thank good old BJ Bonsall, comic book Beej, comic_book_Beej for the inspiration. He's my muse for going live tonight. 173 people on here right now. Pretty awesome. Roundhead says, great book. I sold those books for beer to have a party. Made girls showed up. Can you dig it? X-Men has the best covers. They really do. I mean, I grew up on X-Men. That was my favorite comic book. And they have just some of the most iconic covers ever from the 80s. Let's see here. I remember getting a Marvel Star Comics did Thundercats. Didn't they do the Masters of the Universe too? Star Comics. Let's see here. You just missed my live stream. Reavers crucified Wolverine in that one. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. We need more Reavers, definitely. We've only gotten 1, kind of 2, because they gave us a head for another one, but we need more Reavers. The one with the tank tread as the lower torso. What's his name? Bone Crusher? I think that's his name. I want to see that one. I ended up picking up and then what's the other guy's name? Pretty Boy. He has like mostly like metal arms, and he wears like a leather kind of vest. He's got like dark hair. I forgot the Reavers' names, but they're freaking awesome. You know what else we need while I'm on this tangent? A new Marvel Legends Lady Deathstrike, because that Toy Biz one kind of sucks. We need a new one. I saw a custom one somewhere on Facebook. Someone posted a picture of a custom Lady Deathstrike. It looked immaculate. It looked amazing. But we definitely need an updated Marvel Legends Lady Deathstrike. Anyway, here's a tangent. I ended up picking up the Thing and She-Hulk figure, so I built Super Skrull. I ended up getting Thing for about 14 and She-Hulk for 18. I also picked up 80-year anniversary Iron Man for 12. Damn, that's a good price. Where'd you find those, Gucci? Morlock McGee. I could not remember Caliban's name. I have 4 cover Jim Lee X-Men #1s. Yeah, they did a bunch of different covers of X-Men 1. I don't remember which cover I have. I think I have the gatefold one. The paper route. Good old days. Yeah. Do people still have paper routes? Do people even... Here's the level of customer service. Sorry, another tangent here. But I used to help my brother with his paper route. I would sneak out of the house because my parents did not like me getting up at like 3:30 in the morning and helping my brother with his paper route because I'm 8 years younger than my brother. So he was like 16. I was 8. And my brother's like, hey, do you want to sneak out and help me with my paper route? And our floors, we had hardwood floors, would creak. So if I opened my door and started walking in the hallway, I knew my parents would know that I was sneaking out of my room. So my brother would wake up, and they would only hear his footsteps, and he'd walk out of the house, and then I would unlock my window, and he would help me out of my window, and I would crawl out my window, sneak out of the freaking house at 8 and 9 years old, and help him in pitch black darkness with his paper route. But this is why he got $50 and $100 tips. The Washington Post would just deliver the papers in a giant stack, completely out of order. And the Washington Post back then in the 80s was in letter order, like section A, B, C, D, E, F, G. On Sundays, it went to like J, K, L, M, N, O, P. Like it was a huge ass paper. My brother would take each section and alphabetized the section so that when someone opened the paper up, it was in section A, B, C, D. He organized. He would take like an hour and a half just to freaking organize these papers, and then he would walk it up to this person's house and lay it in a perfect geometrical freaking situation to their like mat in front of their door. No wonder the guy got big bank. He went that extra mile of customer service. That's pretty awesome. That was a tangent. Holy frick. That was a freaking tangent. That was also pure nostalgia for me. So that was cool. Me just thinking about that. That was my first job, is helping my brother with paper route. Black Knight took a nap and just woke up. 90s X-Men comics are the best ever. I say yes, but I also say 80s X-Men comics were even better. I love 80s X-Men comic books. Picking up the new Predator Hunting Grounds game. Austin Collins, I have not even heard of that. Is that a console game? That conversation with Tay reminded me so much of my daily conversations with my two daughters. Girl, dad life. Yeah, that's how it is. That is how it is. They just, they're awesome. I could not ask for better kids. They're freaking awesome. Jedi Howard 22 is here. Let's see here. Oh, shoot. The comments just jumped. John Wick 3 just finished. It was a really great movie. Hey, movie night. We are finishing, potentially finishing, Hunters on Amazon Prime. I thought there was only 8 episodes. So Miss Cincy's like, hey, do you want to finish Hunters? And we're like, yeah, let's go through 7 and 8. So we got through 7. It was like 11:15. We're like, you want to do another episode? Because we usually go to bed at like 11. And we're like, F it, let's finish the series. We got to the end. We're like, that was the end of the series? And then it was like, oh, shoot, there's 2 more episodes left. So that was not the finale. So we still have episodes 9 and 10 to watch on Hunters. And then I need a new show to watch after that. So feel free to blast shows that you think I may not have seen in the chat. We've finished Ozark. We've finished Hunters. We've finished, I was going to say John Wick. Jack Ryan. What else did we freaking finish? We binge a lot of shows. So if there's something, we generally like fictional shows. I know like people are like big on that freaking Too Hot to Handle on Netflix. We're probably not going to watch that. But like fictional shows, suspenseful, thrillers, action, not horror. But yeah, let me know in the comments or in the whatever that's called, chat. Washington Post is fake news. No offense. Hey, in the 80s, I don't think there was fake news in the. At least we didn't know if it was fake news or not in the 80s. We delivered it in like the 80s. So I haven't read the Washington Post in, let's see, what year is it? It's 2020, and I moved from Washington, D.C. in 1995. So 25 years, a quarter of a century. So I last read that paper when Triple H debuted in the WWE. Storytime with Cincy, my favorite. Yay, a Red Leaf Boomer says. Before the Reavers, there were Marauders. Oh, yeah. The Marauders. Who was on that original team of the Marauders? The guy that had the harpoon. Was his name Harpoon? I don't remember who's on the... Wasn't Sabretooth on the Marauders? Someone Google it, please. Who's on the... What's the roll call on the Marauders? There's a female customizer that recently posted one on IG. I think that was what I saw, Alistair. It was an awesome looking Lady Deathstrike. Thanks for the surprise live stream. We missed you this week. Stay safe, brother. And F my car. AZ Legend says, thanks, man. I appreciate that. And yes, F my car. Muppet Babies. Yes, Star Comics did do a Muppet Babies comic book, Narc. Star Comics. They did a lot of good. They had a lot of good comics back then. Ewoks. You guys are freaking nostalgia-ing me right now. BJ said Star Comics did Thundercats, Ewoks, Muppet Babies. Let's see here. Hold on here. Okay. I have to hide people. Does hiding block? I think it does. Because let me see if this one. Yep, this guy's a dickhead. Hold on. Let me remove this dickhead. Is dickhead a bad word? Would YouTube be mad at me for calling someone a dickhead? Anyway, I'm not even going to say his name because he's a dickhead. Hello from Scotland, Kellen Clark says. Alistair McRae's here. Kellen Clark's here. Wow, this guy was a major dickhead. I mean, his name might be Richard, so you never know. The Lion King kid, are you a fan of DC as well? Extraction. Oh, Extraction. Yeah, the new Chris Hemsworth movie. I watched the little trailer for that. It looks pretty good. We might watch that tomorrow night. All right, here we go. So Buck Wild says, Scalp Hunter, Harpoon, Arclight. I forgot Arclight. Riptide, Sabretooth, Blockbuster. I think you're right. The Marauders, secretly led by Mr. Sinister, The Mutant Massacre. Issues 211 through 213, or is it 210 through 213? Let's see. I still have my DC superhero girls dolls, 15 of them. Harpoon, Sabretooth, Arclight, Scrambler, Scalp Hunter, Prism, Polaris. I forgot Polaris was evil, and she went by Malice. I think she might have been possessed. I don't think she was in her own right mind. Let's see here. T-Man says, everyone named Dick has a head. This is true. The Last Dance documentary about the Chicago Bulls. Okay, so we're naming shows. I go for movie night DVDs, Blu-rays through Saturday, late, and TV shows Sunday through Tuesday. All my favorite TV and my DVD on my schedule. And Ionicus confirms that Polaris was indeed possessed when she went by Malice. I could probably dig through my long box down here and show you a cover with Polaris. I think where they were removing Malice from her. Figs 561. I'm doing pretty good, all things considered. I'm hanging in there. Line of Duty is a great British crime show. If you like crime shows, I want to. You know what? You mentioned British crime shows. I have not seen a single episode of Peaky Blinders, and I've heard that's very, very good. Can anyone confirm that Peaky Blinders is good and worth watching? Have I blocked my nephew? No, he just thumbs downs my videos. I'm not going to block him. He was not the dickhead that I was talking about. So let's see. Are you getting the Hasbro Ghostbusters figures? I gotta say, I saw the Venkman. Someone posted a picture of the Venkman, and I didn't really like it. The head looked really big, and the body looked very small. I might have to just wait to see it in hand, in person at a store to make my final judgment. But the picture did not do that figure justice. So I'm hoping that in hand it looks a lot better than it does on screen. Let's see. Malice grabbed Dazzler first, then Polaris. When Malice grabbed Dazzler, didn't she have a mask on with a knife going right in the middle of her head? I remember in the Silvestri run, maybe it was around the 220s, Dazzler had a big mask on her face, and she had a dagger literally in her forehead. Was that when Malice got her? Alistair McRae says Peaky Blinders new season going to premiere soon. Nick S says watch Lock and Key on Netflix. I actually read the first graphic novel. What is going on down there? Watch Lock and Key on Netflix. Do you have a plan to get the Super 7 Thundercats? Yes, George, I do. I have most of those on pre-order. So, yeah, I got most of them. I'm really excited for the big Mumra, the supersized, beefy Mumra. That's going to be a cool figure. Peaky Blinders is top 5 shows all time for me. Wow, that's a lot. That says a lot. I'd have to think about my top 5 shows of all time. I really, really like, Breaking Bad's probably my favorite show of all time. The Wire was one of my tops. The Mandalorian's one of my favorites. Stranger Things, one of my favorites. Lost, at least the first chunk of seasons, was really, really awesome. What are some of my other favorite shows of all time? Ozark is getting there. It's freaking awesome. But yes, let's see here. I Am Not Okay With This is a good show, Tom Bowling says. I've heard that. I've heard that's a pretty good show. The girl from It is on that, I think. Is The Witcher on Netflix any good? I've seen half of the first episode, and then that's all I've seen so far. So I got to watch the rest of that. I just finished watching season 3 of Black Lightning, which is pretty good. I actually subscribed to the DC streaming service. I haven't watched any of those shows yet. I watched oh no, that was Disney Plus. I was watching The Rocketeer earlier today on Disney Plus. Did you guys know? I grew up when I was a kid. We would watch every Sunday during dinner. We were all eating dinner together. We would watch America's Funniest Home Videos. Back then, Bob Saget was the host, and then Tom Bergeron became the host, and then I think Alfonso Ribeiro is the host now. I think, but we started watching that. Our family on Saturday and Sunday, when we're all eating dinner together, we started watching America's Funniest Home Videos together as a family, and it's awesome. It honestly reminds me of my childhood, and the girls love the show. We all laugh. It is a freaking good time. So if you grew up on that show, I highly recommend it. It's on Disney Plus. They actually show seasons 12 on. I think season 12 was from 2002. So yeah, because the show started in 1990. So I was like 14 when America's Funniest Home Videos premiered. Tangent. Let's see here. Hey, I got a super chat. Holy frick. I haven't gotten one of those in a long, long time. That's awesome. Yes, absolutely. Melissa J says, can you give a shout out to my hubby, to Christopher Jotka? Shout out to Christopher Jotka. Melissa, thanks for the super chat. I appreciate that. That's awesome. That'll go towards the CAR. But hell yes, Christopher Jotka, what's going on? Hope you're having a great day. Hope you're having a great weekend. Did you get something to eat?
No. But Payne did.
What were you guys screaming about downstairs?
Well, she logged me out, and I told her I was logged in.
Wait a
she
second.
said no.
Is this about Roblox?
Yes.
Are you guys really yelling at each other about Roblox?
She was screaming at me.
You guys gotta calm down. All right.
Okay. Payne logged me out, and now it says to download Roblox, and I've downloaded it 10 times, and it won't work. It was logged in already.
All right.
Logged out.
Calm down. I'll be down, and I will fix it.
I also can't find the crafting.
I can't help you with that, but I will help you with Roblox as soon as I'm done here.
Mommy's home.
Wow. When she's a teenager, holy frick. Teammate says no regard for your stream. All right, where the hell was I? Let me catch up here. Good God in heaven. Wow. She was so upset about Roblox. The Witcher is awesome, Darkness GTR says. I might break the 200. I don't think I've ever had 200 people on here at one time. I'm at 194 people watching right now. That would be badass if we broke 2. I think I have broken 2 during like one of the super streams from the Nerd Bar, but this is pretty awesome. Thanks for joining, guys. This is freaking awesome. For those that are joining late, Marvel Legends, I haven't opened anything yet. I'm probably going to open this because I'm just very, very intrigued as to how this thing's packed in here. I got some Marvel Legends. These were all pre-orders that finally came in. Spy Master, Agent Hopper, or what is it? Frickin' Sheriff? What is he on Stranger Things? A sheriff? Captain? So I got those, and then I'm going to be able to finally finish this guy. Crimson Dynamo. Epic Comics. Crimson Dynamo. If you're wondering what I'm talking about, Crimson Dynamo has had different people inside over the years and also different looks. And this specific look was from the Epic Comics run. So check that one out if you're interested in reading about Crimson Dynamo. But I also got this one. This is a Hydra army builder, and this box is so freaking tiny. And it's adorable. It's a freaking adorable box. I mean, look at how small it is. And there's a Marvel Legends figure in here. Listen to that. Where's the mic? There is no packaging in here. There's like nothing keeping this thing. I'm just going to open it right now. Is it taped? It is taped. So let's get a little knife. How's everyone doing tonight? 199. One more person join. So let's go ahead and open this. For those of you that 2 hundo, you guys rock. We're going to open this Hydra Army Builder. I am very, very intrigued to see how this thing comes packed in here. So we're going to do this. I'm at 50 minutes. I'm probably not going to go too far past an hour, but I do want to catch up on the comments. So I got it open. Here it is. Oh, that's what you get. Just a little poly-bagged Hydra soldier. He does have a couple guns. He broke his frickin' ankle. Kurt Angle got to him, broke his ankle. Is there anything else in here? A little warning thing that comes with all the Marvel Legends figures. This little deal right here. But that's it. That's how it comes packed. So for your $14.95, this is what you get. I freaking love this box, though. This is a cool-ass box. I might even keep this. I usually throw my Marvel Legends boxes away, but I don't know. I like that. So let's go ahead and open this guy up. Hopefully his ankles are not loose. They look jacked to hell. Empty poly bag. Goes in the basura. And here we go here. So here is our dude. Hydra Army Builder. He does come with this rifle right here.
Daddy,
yes.
I accidentally logged out.
I know, I heard you accidentally logged her out and now it won't load and I will be down shortly to fix it.
No, be done now.
As soon as I'm done here, sweetie pie.
No, be done now. Be done now.
Be done now?
Yeah.
Why did you accidentally log her off? Did you do it on purpose? Was it less of an accident and more of an on-purpose thing?
I didn't know I logged her out.
Did you log her out so you could log in?
No.
Then why would you log her out?
I didn't. I do not know how to log out, and then when they played it, that's when it logged out.
Okay, sweetie, I'll fix it. Does mommy not know how to fix it for her?
No.
Okay, I'll be down shortly. Bam. I mean, that's a pretty good price. $14.95 for an Army Builder. I hope they do more of these. I hope they do different lines as well. I would love to see the Rebel Trooper from New Hope as an Army Builder. There's a lot of figures they could do. They could do an AIM soldier as an Army Builder. They could do ninjas as an Army Builder. You having fun dancing back there? What else could they do as Army Builders? Shield agents as Army Builders. Stormtroopers as Army Builders. That would be very, very cool. They could make a killing doing Black Series Army Builders. Stormtroopers, because who would not buy the heck out of those? Stormtroopers, they could do biker scouts, they could do death troopers. I mean, they could just make a killing. I'm sure they will at some point. I'm sure. I guess it all kind of hinges on the success of this guy right here. How well will this one sell?
Oh yeah, even Taylor my sister got a new TikTok account. It's called, I don't know. His baby cat curse.
Yes. Tay-Tay does have her own TikTok now. And
the first TikTok is me and Taylor was doing this dance.
And she is overly concerned with subscriptions and followers and not content. And as someone that has made, how many episodes have I made? Over 300 episodes on YouTube. I can tell you, if you are starting a YouTube channel or a TikTok channel or anything social media-wise, do not be concerned with subscribers or viewers, even though I keep saying, hey, we have 200 plus people on here. I'm saying don't be consumed with your subscriber and viewer count. Make content because you love making content. Tay was upset because no one's watching her little TikToks. And I'm like, you like making them though, right? You enjoy making them. You like making the dances up. And she said, yes. And I'm like, that's all that matters. So you do it for you. If you like making it, if you have fun doing it, you do it. I'm not sure what she's doing right now. Let's see. Give me the clone troopers. Yes, we definitely need any of the troopers from the prequels. They would do very, very well with Army. Will you stop that? With Army Builders. 90s. Hold on, let me catch up here. I've been holy I just got another super chat. Andrew Bogich says, sorry to hear about the run of bad car luck. Stock the nerd bar with a couple beers on me. That's awesome. Andrew, thank you, man. That's so freaking awesome. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that. Oh my gosh, I got another one. This is what happens when I go off on these tangents. I miss all these things here. So Melissa also said, do you know where I can get a Elvira? And tell Chris that his wife is always right. Chris, your wife is always right. And in Elvira, are you talking about the pop? I haven't seen that one in a long time. Don't fall off. Were you? I just don't want you to fall.
I'm not.
Okay. I haven't seen an Elvira pop in a long time. But they usually come out with stuff like that for Halloween. I remember seeing them at Walgreens, along with like Addams Family pops and stuff like that. If that's what you're talking about. Let's see here. Will you stop messing with that? You guys are killing me. Oh yeah, that's right. Dave Coulier was the host of that. Tawny Katane too. When was that? I forgot what seasons they were the hosts for. All right, now I gotta catch up. 56 minutes. Let's see here. I'm gonna start because I missed so many comments. Take away their Robux. Take away their Robux. Hey, if you guys fight about Roblox, I'm going to take your Robux away.
No!
Fortnite is the worst game ever, in my opinion, Kellen Clark says. I've never played it. I've just watched people play it. I've never actually played Fortnite. Oh, wow.
Wait, you watched some people gaming?
I watched Josh and Billy play Fortnite, but I've never played Fortnite.
Didn't play it.
I'm not good at games like that. I'm only good at hockey.
Why?
Because that's really the only game I'm good at. Let's see here. Outer Banks. I saw the preview for that. Brian Agosto says try Outer Banks on Netflix. Anyone else watching Outer Banks? Let's see here. T-Man says she has to move out when she's a teen. Derek says, reminded me of Civil War, Iron Man versus Cap. Let's see. I grew up with 3 younger sisters. Rough.
300 sisters.
3 younger sisters.
Oh.
Not 300 sisters. Let's see here. Sheriff Hopper. Thank you, Kevin. What was I calling him? Agent Hopper? Pre-orders from where? I got these from Hasbro Pulse. These were all Hasbro Pulsers right here. And again, this one is only $14.95 on Hasbro Pulse. So it's a good deal if you want to build a little army of Hydra soldiers. Mark 44 Prime says, man, I have a 15-year-old boy, super easy to raise, and now a 2-year-old girl. I totally feel your pain, bro. I found that whole wave today. Yeah, Target's got that entire wave. And for those that are just joining, I actually found a Red Hulk. I didn't buy it, but at my local Target, when I went to get groceries this morning, they had a Red Hulk just sitting on the shelf. So if you're still looking for Red Hulk, now might be a good time to check out your Targets and see if they got it. Let's see. Trank guns work great. I'm out. Time for mandatory cuddle time. See you, Daryl. Did you get the Black Series Probe Droid? Not yet. I still need to get the Black Series Probe Droid. And no. Watch out, sweetie. There's comics down there. And there's cards. Don't knock those over.
I know.
I still need to get the Probe Droid and the Bespin Luke. Those are on my want list, but those might have to wait for a little while. Get out from under there, sweetie. There's too much collectible stuff down there that you could step on and mess up. Let's see here. Did you get the? Oh, I already read that. 200 watching, only 29 likes. No, there's 98 thumbs up. That's pretty badass. So thanks, guys. Thank you for watching, and thank you for doing the thumbs up. That's fantastic. SHF Loki looks uber sick, but $90. I did not see the price. I just saw that solicited. I saw the Mafex Magneto from Age of Apocalypse, which looks great. And I think that would fit in really nice with Marvel Legends. I think the Mafex figures are scaled well with Marvel Legends. I think they are the import that is most scaled well to Marvel Legends, because I got the comic cell shaded Spider-Man, and that actually scales very, very well with the Monster Venom. I'm very distracted by your dance right now because I'm trying to look at the comments here. The SHF here, let me do this. The SHF SHF Loki, yeah, that looks really awesome. And I did hear a rumor. Actually, I was watching Fwoosh, and Robo said that we might possibly see SHF doing figures from the first Avengers movie. So they showed pictures of like a Avengers Hulk, an Avengers Thor. What was the other one that was shown? I don't remember. Oh, they also showed from Captain America: The Winter Soldier, and then the Cap at the end of the movie when he's wearing his like throwback costume. Those would be awesome SHF figures to pick up. Let's see here. Hope you get by 14-inch superhero girls. Stop doing that. Reminds me of the old school Toy Fair exclusive. They dance like these girls on TikTok are teenagers, and they start doing dances like them, and I'm like, ugh, creeping me out.
Why?
Because those are how teenagers dance, not little girls. Didn't Hasbro say they were going to show some packaging without plastic? Guess this is it. Yeah, this is probably it then. Yeah, I like the box on this. I mean, it's all box art basically, and then a lot of words on the back. Keep the box. It's unique right now. Stop pulling your dress up.
Okay.
Thanks for the stream, since he helps make it feel like a normal Saturday chilling with a homie. This was fun. I'm glad I did this. I like that hat, P-Dog. That's a good hat. Except don't cover your mouth, please. You need to breathe. They should do that.
You wear the hat.
I'm already wearing a hat. This is going to make me sweat. I need a haircut, by the way, so my hair looks terrible. Terrible, as Barkley would say. There we go.
Can I wear this hat now?
Sure. It's a little sweaty.
Ew!
I got a light shining on me. They should do that. Oh, that would be awesome. Michael Witzel said they should do that packaging with Cobra Troopers if they make them. You know they're going to make them, and that would be amazing if they did. Glad to see it's not just me with the daughter interruptions. I have no idea what you're doing right now, kid. Is it true you moved to Texas to break up the budding romance between P-Dog and Parker Pence? They've never met. I think they would be pretty good friends if they had a chance to hang out.
What's that?
Josh's son.
Oh.
Let's see here. Hellfire Club Goon. Oh, yeah, that would be a good army builder, too. I need a drink. Hey, can you give me a drink, sweetie pie?
Yeah. What kind?
Diet Pepsi, please.
Okay.
Thank you. That's why having kids is awesome. Because I don't have to get my own drink now. Have kids. They're like little butlers. Multiple man is army. Oh, that would be awesome. T-Man, yes, absolutely. Since you're the man, I like all your videos. Thank you, Ian. I appreciate that. Let me the comments jumped. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything. Oh man. What up, my brother? Just acquired my Grail Hot Toys Iron Man Mark 50. I just reposed my Mark 50 up there. Occasionally, I'll just repose. Thank you, sweetie pie. I'll just repose figures, and it'll feel like I'll either repose them or I'll move them to a different shelf, change their shelf mates. And I reposed that Iron Man. He wasn't like a kind of a flying pose, but I just have him in I have him in a standing pose, and he looks awesome. You really messed up this armrest. I'm like, I can't even put my elbow there now.
I can.
Yes, I need a haircut, Cream City, because I get this like peach fuzz on my head and it looks terrible. It looks terrible. I need a clean shaven look for my head now.
But now you can't because coronavirus.
I cut my own hair, girlfriend.
How do you?
You've seen me cut my hair. I use the clippers in a mirror and stuff.
And you shave your beard.
I haven't. Yeah, I shaved this part today. I'm growing a little thing here. Let's see. What am I? Oh, I just read that. So congratulations, Gears Beast 23 Collected. That's an awesome figure. Very, very cool. Great Iron Man figure, in my opinion. I would be nervous. Handstands and detolfs don't mix. They're pretty good at their handstands and their cartwheels. So I trust them. You're not going to step on anything, right?
Yeah.
I want the new Taskmaster. That is an awesome figure. I will show that one in my edited video because I'm going to show the entire like Black Widow Marvel Legends collection together. Don't. I want them to do Army Builder. Yes, absolutely. You guys are pointing out a lot of great figures that could be done as Army Builders. The putties, the Power Rangers putties, would be perfect as Army Builders. Mel is here. Mel Valentin. Or Valentin. Yo, finally caught you when you're actually live and not as a replay. Yeah, I decided to go live on a Saturday night because I was bored. So it was not a live lunch.
Yay, it's a live night.
It's a live night. Putties is a must for Army Builders. Next by
Daddy,
Hasbro. Yes.
It's already been an hour.
I know. It's been an hour and 6. But there's 212 people watching right now.
But it's okay.
It's kind of not okay. I'm having a good time right now. Anyone doing the Spawn Kickstarter? Every time Todd McFarlane...
Everybody's doing the Spawn Kickstarter.
Every time Todd McFarlane shows a new video of new stuff that he's including, like he's doing new individual weapons for each figure... I think he's doing different head sculpts. I know he's doing a gauntlet for one of the modern figure and the big boot for the modern figure. So like the more this campaign gains money, the more he's adding to it, and the price is staying the same. So that's really cool that McFarlane's doing that. I also saw, speaking of McFarlane, that they're going to be doing the Dark Batman figures. So like Dawnbreaker and basically all of the Dark Knight's metal evil Batman figures. They're going to be doing all those. I'm really excited for those. I'm about to spend $300 on comic books, all Marvel and DC books. 9 DC books, Nadia says. I was on the there was a live comic book sale the other night, and they had a giant size X-Men #1 for sale. No, it was a comic book sale. You know the guy that I watch where he's always selling comic books?
Yeah.
He was selling a comic book that I really want, but it was $1,000.
Oh my god.
And I was like, oh my gosh, it's so much money. I would never spend that much money on a comic book. And then I realized that I could have bought 4 of them for what I've spent on my stupid car. Let's see here. Would love the bats from G.I. Joe. Yes, absolutely. That would be an awesome army builder. Crimson Guards would be an awesome army builder. Did you see my explaining of Dazzler with a mask and knife on her face? No, Ionicus, no, I didn't. It was buried in the comments and it jumped on me. So post it again because I don't remember. You should do a Cincy Zoom meet. I thought about that. I was on Narc and Greco and Ed's live stream, and it was so much fun. There was 4 of us, and it went so well. And I thought about doing that, like for live streams, to invite 2, 3, 4 people and just have like a little hangout.
Me too.
And you too?
Yeah.
Let's see here. Have you avoided those potholes? I am never taking that road again, ever again. I honestly don't think the pothole is what caused this. I think it was just an engine issue, and BMW still has not fixed the stupid issue. And if anyone's wondering, whoa, since he drives a Beamer, I drive a 2011 hand-me-down Beamer that I bought from my mom because she stopped driving. and it's only worth like $5,000. So it's not a great car, and I can't even drive it 8 miles without it breaking down now. So it's a piece of crap car right now. How many glass cabinets do you have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 glass cabinets, and I could definitely use 1, 2 more. I would love to put 2 more over here, and I would actually put all my Motu stuff over there because I have some original Masters of the Universe, He-Man, cell animation from the cartoon. So I would put my Motu stuff there, and then that would free up 2 cabinets for more vintage stuff because I have vintage toys, but I need a place to display them because currently I don't have anywhere to display the boxes. And with vintage toys, I feel like the box is as much of the total presentation as the toy itself. So, like I have the Ewok Village box in my closet here, not being displayed. I have the Scout Walker box. I have the speeder bike box. And I have all the mask boxes for all the vehicles, and they're beautiful. And I want to have more room to display the boxes. Let's see here. In Fall of the Mutants, Spiral fused Spiral. I didn't know it was Spiral.
What's a Spiral?
It's a character in X-Men.
X-Men? What's X-Men?
X-Men? It's a team of superheroes.
So
like the Avengers.
So it's like X-Men?
X-Men. M-E-N.
X-Poop?
Nope. Do you have a favorite Studio Series figure? I like the Megatron from the first Transformers movie. He's the bad guy from Transformers.
Okay.
Altered Carbon, Snowfall, or Mayans. We watched Sons of Anarchy. Actually, Mrs. Cincy watched the entire run of Sons of Anarchy. I think I've seen season 1.
Mrs. Cincy, who's that?
Your mommy?
Oh.
I managed to grab the Mortal Kombat spawn today as well. I heard they're doing a running change with the Mortal Kombat. So I don't know if they're ever going to redo the first run of that spawn. Basically, the current spawn Mortal Kombat figure has a sword, a big sword. The new one's going to have a mace. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I tried to silence that. It was not very silent. So, is the original run going to be valued more down the line? Should you keep it in box? I don't know. Good question. How many did they make? What was the run on the one with the sword? Because the distribution got really screwed up on that figure. GameStop's ordered it. People pre-ordered it. They didn't even get them in. So,
Dada,
what's up?
do you like the dance that I did? Like, this is the dance that I made up. Do you like it?
It's awesome.
Can I try it?
What event is your shirt from, and what was
Dada.
the main event? This is from Ring of Honor Survival of the Fittest. I don't remember what the main event was. I think it might have been Adam Cole versus someone. I don't remember.
Listen, poop.
When are they going to make a new He-Man movie? They were supposed to make one. I don't know what the status is on that right now, but they Noah, I forgot his name. I don't know about him. I don't know about the casting on that one. I am looking forward to the animated shows on Netflix, though. Kevin Smith is doing an animated show on Netflix. I'm looking forward to that. I was about to just say BMW Cincy Rich. No, no. That car is a piece of junk. I was on my way when the car broke down for a 4th time. I promise I wasn't going to talk about this stupid car. I was on my way to a Kia dealership to actually test drive and potentially drive home with a new Sportage, which is like a smaller SUV, which is perfect for me because I don't really like large cars. I like smaller cars, but I wanted one that I could fold the back seats down and have a big trunk because I'm planning on setting up at more toy shows here in the Dallas area, and I need room to put stuff in. So my trunk on my current piece of crap car that doesn't run was never big enough. So I wanted like a car or an SUV, a small SUV that had a bigger back seat. Anyway, so I was on my way to Kia. I was 2 miles away from the dealership and it broke down on me. So it's like, okay, I guess I'm not making that appointment. When am I doing a collection video tour? That was the plan this week. I was actually planning on shooting some video of this haul and unboxings and just showing you the shelves, the updated shelves and stuff, but I didn't get to that. So are you getting Snake Mountain from Super 7? Unfortunately, I didn't pre-order that. It was just too much and I didn't have room for it. I mean, if I got Snake Mountain, it would have to go on the top there. And you can see my real estate on the top of these Detolfs is kind of spare right now. Because that Castle Grayskull takes up a lot of room. And then my larger scale, like Hot Toys, take up a lot of room. And then I have Omega Supreme over there, which, I mean, that's really the only place I could put him. Can we please see more of your figures like in your old videos when I went to go buy a figure? Love your figures. Yeah, that was the plan. Again, I was going to show like shelves and do like showcases, show you some close-ups, comparisons. Let me just show you something real quick. I just love the way this looks. This is the Earthrise Starscream on a flight stand. And I think this is, who makes this flight stand? Is this a NECA flight stand? I don't remember, but I think it looks great.
See what that's in your video.
Okay.
And
All I want is Spider-Girl doll. I want this good. There's a spider in the back of that ceiling corner near the picture.
there's a spider?
Uh-oh, he's going to bite you. Was there really a spider, or did you just say that so she would leave? Did you post your first? No, King Dingling, I have not posted any of my for sale stuff yet. I have pulled stuff from the shelves. I have boxed it up, and it is a giant pile of stuff right here. I still don't know prices yet, so I'm going to figure that out. It'll probably go up tomorrow night, I'm thinking. What? Don't... we call Kia throwaway cars, as in you drive it wherever you're going and throw it. I've had it. We have a Kia Sorento, and it has been, knock on wood, perfect for us. It's over 100,000 miles. I think we got it around 30 or 40,000 miles. Never had an issue with it. I mean, it's been so reliable. Again, here's some. I got to knock on wood because I have been Mr. Bad Luck recently with the fall, my wipeout on the scooter. What else bad luck has happened to me recently?
I don't know.
Just a lot of poopy stuff. Did you ever get any Micro Machines, and will you get the new Micro Machines coming out in the fall? Jesus Resendez asked that. I first of all, this is the first I've heard of Micro Machines coming out in the fall. That's amazing. I hope they look identical to the way they used to. I hope they're the same size. I would love that. You know what else I would love if they did again in the exact same colors and plastic, and the smell of that plastic is muscle figures. Muscle figures were they were based on a Japanese wrestling thing, and I would love if they did muscle figures again. I remember they were all pink, and then I remember one summer they came out with multiple colored muscle figures, and those were amazing. I used to trade those with friends. It was awesome.
Daddy,
Yeah.
I'm not going to bed.
Already? Are you tired? Okay.
It's already 8:45.
I'll be right in and tuck you in.
Okay.
Night night. I love you.
His video is 1 hour.
I'm at 1 hour and 18 minutes, sweetie pie.
And
Why don't you go get your jammies on?
okay.
And then brush your teeth. Yes, Ben. I love the Joe Burrow pick. I'm really excited for that. I love the T. Higgins pick. I'm so excited for a healthy AJ Green. Tyler Boyd healthy, John Ross healthy. That offense is going to be awesome if they find people that can block for Joe. I think Joe Burrow will do very, very well. I'm hoping he does very, very well. And I'm excited to see the Bengals play football again. Let's see here. Muscle figures were awesome, Grumpy79 says. Oh, yeah, I used to collect muscles, Rob Swallow said. Let's see here. Kia Amante over 100,000 rock solid car. Called it the tank. I'll tell you what, the Kia Stinger, that thing looks pretty freaking awesome. I don't need a car with that much like horsepower or that much speed. I'm more into the functionality now rather than the flash. I need something that just has a big ass trunk. That's reliable. I think that's the most important thing to me right now with a car is reliability, because honestly, I am like so like I have like panic attacks now thinking about I've been stranded on the side of a road 4 times now in the past like 2.5 weeks. It's a very stressful thing. That was like one of my big fears with cars is breaking down on the side of the road. And it literally has happened to me 4 times now. And 2 of the times I predicted it happening. I was like, this is going to happen. This is going to happen. And it happened. Freaking ridiculous. Anyway, I'm not talking about the car. F that thing. Speaking of micro toys, thoughts on Jada G.I. Joe 1s. I haven't seen too much of those. Those little G.I. Joe, are they metal?
Dada,
Yes.
can you brush my teeth?
Yeah, go get your toothbrush, sweetie pie. Your living space is a walking store full of beautiful, beautiful action figures. When are you going to sell half your retail? Possibly tomorrow night. They'll be listed on the Facebook page. So if you're not Facebook friends with me and you're interested in seeing the stuff I am selling quite a bit of stuff. Face me on Friendbook. I almost said friend me on Facebook, and I'll add you, and then you'll be able to see the stuff that I was that I'm selling. Let's see here. One retro figure I'm looking for is Captain Power, that action figure from the 80s, Captain Power. I've been looking for that for years. Do you have him in your collection? I don't have any Captain Power figures, but I distinctly remember it. I remember the commercials also. The ship that had like a laser thing. I remember that. I need to watch. I like watching occasionally. I'll just go on YouTube and pull up 80s toy commercials, and I'll watch them for like an hour. I just love old toy commercials from the 80s. Pick some lottery numbers next time. I think I'm the worst person to pick lottery numbers right now. I have very bad luck right now. Good question. Reed Joe Burrow, Bengals on the rise. I see that San Francisco, as a San Francisco Niners fan. Yes. Okay. So Nathan said there's no spider. He was just trolling, but the reaction was priceless. Yes, it was. I told everyone about the snakes today, how we accidentally cut 2 snakes in half because we were doing yard work and they were in the ground, and we were using a flat shovel. There you go, sweetie pie. Wash your face off. You guys just saw some straight up dad stuff right there. Brushing the teeth. Let's see. Where was I? Favorite type of beer? Mine is Blue Moon. I'm a light beer kind of guy. I know that people that are like big beer connoisseurs think that light beer is just water. Kyle, for example, Slapshot Toys always says I'm drinking water. But honestly, Mrs. Cincy got me hooked on when I do have beer, which is just occasionally now, like when I have very stressful days to kick back. Mick Ultra Gold, I think is what it's called. And that's delicious to me. Let's see here. Favorite, yes, metal figures and vehicles for. Oh, I already read that. Oh no, I didn't. Sky Strikers and Night Raven. Oh, Jada's making those. Oh wow, the diecast vehicle.
Here's the diecast vehicle.
So, diecast means metal, sweetie pie.
Okay.
And Jada Toys is a toy company, and they make little cars. And sometimes those cars are from like different movies and cartoons.
So basically the cars that we have?
No, not really. We have smaller cars. They're like this big. But apparently they're going to be doing a G.I. Joe line with Sky Strikers and Night Ravens. That's amazing. I have a few Captain Powers figures floating around somewhere, especially the old Transformers toy. Yeah, I love the old Transformers toy commercials. I really, really love the G.I. Joe toy commercials from the 80s. Those were the best to me. What did I just watch the other day that was really cool too? Was it Mask? Starcom. I actually watched Starcom cartoons. Yeah.
Did you tell the people about the bee thing?
The bee thing. No, I did not tell them about the swarm of bees that flew right over mommy's head and your head outside, and that was very, very strange. Basically, they were outside, and they saw it darkened the sun, this swarm of bees, and they heard the buzzing coming, and it was like bzzz, and it just got progressively louder, and this swarm of bees flew right over their head. So that was kind of scary, because apparently Miss Cincy said that basically bees swarm when the queen leaves the nest, I guess, and then she brings half of the, not flock, half of the hive with her, and they go and try and find a new location. So that this swarm of bees flew over their head, like really low.
Like if there's an old queen, and the old queen takes half the hive and goes to find more somewhere else to live. But
Mrs. Cincy said that the queen bees and the hive itself are docile. They're not aggressive or anything when they're swarming like that, but it's still scary when there's that many bees that they darken the sun, that they like block the sun. That's crazy.
Come on, Daddy.
I will be there in a second, sweetie pie. Here. There you go, sweetie pie.
Oh yeah. You need to bring up Willie when you go to bed.
Okay. Did he go potty?
No.
Okay, I'll bring him up for you. Are you into the Mafex line from Marvel? If so, what's your next figure to pick up? I'll answer that right now. I love the Mafex line. I actually picked up the Spider-Man. I got the comic cell shaded one, and I cannot wait when I have some spending cash to get the Venom. That's like my next big figure that I want to buy is the Mafex Venom. I think that looks amazing. It looks just like the Venom. You're making me dizzy hanging on to the seat back there. I do. I'm going to get nauseous here. What was I even saying? I'm all frazzled now. Venom. Yeah. So issues 298, 299, and 300. Bye-bye. Eddie Brock debuted as Venom, and that's what that figure looks exactly like. So I can't wait to get that. Beyonce moving. I love you too, sweetness. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bees and snakes and broken cars. It's the end of days, Ed says. Robotics commercials are funny. Robotics, I don't remember those. I have to watch those. Ewoks cartoons are on YouTube. I'm an IPA guy, but once in a while, Modelo is light and smooth. I did not murder two snakes. I accidentally cut them in half. Complete accident. The weirdest part was Mrs. Cincy actually cut the first one in half. We were using a flat shovel once again, digging a trench around a tree so we could put bricks around it. And she dug the dirt out and then picked up the glob of dirt. And she was like, "Is that a worm?" And she started pulling the worm, and she said it started wrapping around her finger. So what was wrapping around her finger was half of a snake, because the spade, the shovel had cut it in half. So I was like, ugh. I immediately got like the heebie-jeebies from that. A freaking snake wrapping around her finger. I'm going to probably cut this off in a couple minutes because that'll be 90 minutes, hour and a half. I hate to leave 183 of you here, but I'm going to read some more comments here. What else? Was there anything else I was going to show you? So I guess tune into my next... this is what I was going to show you. Okay, so I'm not sure if you remember the video, but I did a showcase on the comic book Ninja Turtles. And I bought those at Toy Department when I was still living in Cincinnati. And they had all of them but Raphael. Someone had bought just the Raphael from Toy Department. And I had always wanted those comic book turtles because that's what I started on. Eastman and Laird's Turtles. So I bought those 3 turtles, and I've been looking for a damn Raphael forever. I was on eBay a while back, and I saw one for sale, and I knew that these were KO. They did knockoffs of these. But this one was a US seller, so I'm like, maybe it's legit. It was only $35. I'm like, it doesn't have all the accessories, and he only has the size. Maybe it's legit. So I spent the $35 on it, and I got it. And unfortunately, it is a KO. And you can easily tell. Let me do this before we cut off here. I'm going to show you guys the difference in an authentic NECA comic book turtle and a KO. And you can easily tell the difference if you have or if you've seen an authentic one. So here's an authentic. This is Michelangelo. This is an authentic NECA comic book Ninja Turtle. These go for a lot of money. They sell for a lot because they haven't made them in a long time and they were low run. So, but this is how they look. Now, here's the knockoff. So the first giveaway is, see his toes? I'm not sure if you could see it because of the light, but on the toes, it's blue. See the knockoff's toes? See that blue? That's a dead giveaway that it's a knockoff because there's no blue on the actual NECA's toes. This skin tone, the green on the knockoff, is much darker than this one right here. There's not very much wash on the belly, and the belly is much yellower than this one, which is more brown. You could see there's like a dark wash on the authentic. This, again, this is the authentic NECA Ninja Turtle. This is a knockoff. This is fake. They somehow got the mold on this, and they made these. They sometimes call them like midnight specials when they get the mold. And they make them in the same factory that the actual ones are made. But this is, I don't think this is a midnight special because the plastic itself is a different plastic. So the other one, the other giveaway, this shell, let's show you the difference in shells. Can you see the difference? This shell is slightly teal with a wash. This is blue as F with no wash. So again, real, knockoff is F. The other difference, let's see if I can show you here. I'm squeezing the shell and it's not much give. I'm squeezing it now. This one, see how much give is in the shell itself? Very soft plastic. The plastic in general, this is like a harder, more durable, better plastic. This is like a softer plastic. So it's very easy if you own, again, if you've seen or own the authentic turtle, it's very easy to spot a fake. So unfortunately, the eBay listing had this listed as an authentic NECA product. I was skeptical, but the guy had a ton of positive feedback and no one had left any negatives as far as these figures. So people are buying these from this guy. It is listed as an authentic NECA product. And this is fake as frick. So I'm just telling you, if you're into the turtles, if you're into the NECA turtles, and you've been thinking about buying these, you've seen this listing. If you see these, this is not a real one. This is a knockoff, so it should not be very expensive. The final giveaway, the final dead giveaway, on the authentic, everything on the authentic feels like better made, like harder plastic. The only difference is on the bandana, it's very, very pliable, very soft plastic on the yeah, you can just lightly touch it. See? And then on the fake one, the knockoff, this is not as pliable. So it's weird that everything else on the fake one, on the knockoff, is softer, except for this bandana. This is the only thing that's like harder and more stiff than the authentic. So I did reach out to the seller and say, hey, I mean, you said this was an authentic NECA. It's not an authentic NECA, so I want to return it. And he sent me a refund. And I'm not sure if he's going to ask for it back, but, you know, he can definitely have it back. But it was not genuine. So I'm just putting that out there, not to call the guy out. I'm not going to say his eBay listing or anything. But I'm just saying, if you're thinking about buying these turtles, this is what you need to look for in the fakes versus the reals. This is fake.
Daddy?
Yes.
Can I play any clown?
No, it's about dead, sweetie pie. Let's see. Straps are like Cincy and Nady P. I'm almost done here, sweetie pie. Hey, fellow toy homie, Nate P. from Fairfield, Ohio. Toy department is stocking up in inventory and with you out of town. New location is dope. Come back soon and check it out. I was planning, before the whole pandemic happened, I was planning during the summer to come up and instead of flying into Columbus for work, I was going to fly into CVG to Cincinnati and hit up all my old spots and visit people and stuff.
Can I?
Maybe. We'll see. But we'll see if that happens. So this summer I might be hitting up Toy Department, Comics to Games, all my favorite places. Let's see here. The KO looks shiny too. Might be your light though. It is a little shinier. I'll say that. Yeah. Ring of Honor shirt. Yeah, wearing the Survival of the Fittest shirt. This was an event in Columbus. I think this was my first live Ring of Honor event that I went to. It's a wrestling. Check bottom of the feet. That's the one thing I did not check. So let's see. The color of the skin's different, but the bottom of the feet. Yeah, I mean, like this is the fake, the one that I'm wiggling now. This is the real. So you could see the difference. Uber Hulk says, thinking about diving into Mask. Any suggestions on which vehicles to buy? I would say Thunderhawk and Rhino. Those are my two favorites. I always really, really love the Hurricane also, which looks like the kind of like the 57 hot rod Chevy.
Daddy,
Yeah.
The feet are, that one is smaller or bigger, and that one is smaller or bigger. Of the feet.
I think you're right, girlfriend. I think I paid $55 for the KO set I got years ago. They were released right after the original versions. The ones I have are very impressive in details, paint, but it's exactly the same plastic as the OG. I guess there's different levels of the KOs. If there's different levels of knockoffs, Midnight Special is basically when the workers in the factory in China or overseas, after hours, they go back to the factory and they just make a bunch more and keep them and sell them. Those are called Midnight Specials. Then there's other ones where they actually acquire the actual mold from the factory and then go to a different factory and make them with different plastics. Those are usually the crappy ones. I think this one is they acquired the mold somehow and made their own in a different factory with different plastic. But Midnight Specials, if you can get your hands on an actual Midnight Special, it's basically the same as the authentic one. It's just made illegally. So there's a whole thing to like knockoffs. I don't know. I only know like this much about knockoffs, but that's what I know about them. There's a legit Raphael one on eBay right now for bid. It's $150 so far. Oh, yeah, they're so expensive now. They're ridiculous expensive.
Why?
Because they were not made that much and they're out of print. Blue Sun says, do I like Sammy Guevara? He's one of my favorite young wrestlers right now, honestly. He's awesome. I also really like I think he did go by Killer Cross, but now he's going to go as Karrion Kross in NXT. He's going to be awesome at NXT, so I'm looking forward to that. But I love AEW as a whole, but Sammy Guevara is definitely one of my favorites. I also think the dude is super, super talented on YouTube. I don't know if he went to film school or something, but his editing skills are like top notch on his videos. What's up, Dan? Iron Patriot says, hope you guys are doing well. Doing pretty good. Hanging in there. My hip hurts from doing yard work today, but otherwise I'm good. From what I heard, the factory that created those over in China, the employees of the assembly line literally stayed over the weekend and mass produced on their own the KO versions and sold them. Yeah, those are Midnight Specials. Those you probably wouldn't be able to tell the difference between the authentics and those. So it's all about Orange Cassidy. I like Orange Cassidy too. I'm wondering how long his gimmick is going to stay fresh though. I can imagine that it might get old after a while, but it's still entertaining to me right now. There's a huge difference with the belt, Cincy. Let me look at the belt real quick. Yes, so the fake belt is brown, real belt is kind of orangish tan. Same with the knee pads there. You could see the difference in color. I tried to put this on the shelf, but it stood out like a sore thumb. I mean, the colors are so different, especially with the Detolf light shining on it. It's just like...
Why does it have no details in his eyes?
Because they're wearing a mask.
Oh. Creepy.
Creepy! Dude, that's why I only purchased Marvel Legends. Yeah. There's a lot of... Hold on. Gotta block another D-head. Hold on here. D-head in the house.
I'm a D-head?
No, not you. I don't even want to say his name because that would be acknowledging his existence. Your daughter is smarter than you. How is he still here? Hold on. How do I get rid of this cockroach? Hold on. I think it's about time to leave anyway. Hold on. Let's do this. Bam. Bam. All right. There's some D heads in here. I'm going to call it a night, guys. Thanks for joining. 194 strong. I hate to do this with 194 people watching, but the D heads have ruined it.
Karate kick, bye.
Karate kick. You should karate kick the D heads.
Bye.
Bye. So unless you can get a midnight special Red Hulk. I saw a Red Hulk. Hey, check your targets. I saw a Red Hulk literally chilling out on the shelves today at Target. Check your targets because Rube the Great also saw one at his Target. Completely different Target. Both in Dallas, Fort Worth, but check it out if you're looking for Red Hulk. I guess use Pop Finder. Don't use BrickSeek. I don't know if that's reliable or not. Pop Finder. Maybe BrickSeek works for Marvel Legends. Anyway, guys. Bob Saget's in here. Hey, Bob Saget, I loved you when you were the host of America's Funniest, but I'm going to remove you because you're just spamming the frick out of my chat. There we go. Thanks, Narc.
Are you gonna say something to him or what?
To the D-heads?
Yeah.
No, I'm just going to call it a night. Thanks for all the non-D-heads for joining and giving thumbs up and being cool and talking figs and talking cool stuff and fun stuff. But I will see you guys, I guess. Check out Narc and Ed and Greco's live stream tomorrow. I think it's at 2:15 p.m. Sunday Central Time, and they're going to have Justice Curry, YouTuber Justice Curry, as a guest on their. I think it's called Live from the Attic. But check that out. I will. I'm going to try and be on that chat. Maybe modding, maybe getting rid of D-heads. And Justice Curry sold me a Grail, which I'm going to share in a video, which I did not share in this video, but I will share in a video. But thanks for joining, guys. Have a great weekend. Have a great Saturday night. Have a great Sunday. This was fun. I need to do this more often. That guy gives D-heads a bad name. D-heads. Let's see here. Just checking final comments. I'm not the type of person that'll ever knock on. I'm proud of my price. I'll pay for all four, paid for each. Chris Barcode says.
Chris Barcode.
Chris Barcode. All right, guys. I got to go. Time to watch some TV. Hunters with Mrs. Cincy. Adios for now, guys. I'll see you guys soon. You want to say anything, P-Dog?
No, I just want to say poop.
She just wants to say poop. So poop, guys.
Daddy.
Poop. Yes.
What are the D-heads?
Those are people that are not cool.
Oh.
Poop.
Yeah.